Hello everyone, my name is Lalit Soni and I welcome you all in this episode of News on Map India segment. Today we'll be discussing about few locations which has been in news in past few weeks, and we'll also look at some contemporary issues. So let's start with the practice question which was given to you in the last class. Okay, so the question was, consider the following statement. The statement 1 was Digboy oil field is the only field in Arunachal Pradesh. Okay. Second statement was Krishna and Godavari basin on the east coast is also main gas and oil fields. So yeah, here you have to make sure that these two things are on the east coast, and second, this fact is that these are the main gas and oil fields. Okay. Then third statement was Naharkatia oil field is an oil field located in Assam. So you have to choose the false statement out of all these things. Okay. So let's see. We'll look at the maps. So here you can see this is your Digboy oil field which I have marked already, and then there is Naharkatia. Both of these oil fields are in Assam. Okay. Your statement in the question says that one is in Arunachal Pradesh, which is wrong. Both of them are in Assam. Okay. So this is Digboy, Naharkatia. Other than that, there are Shivsagar, Damdama. All these things are the main oil fields in the northeastern area of India. Then the second statement was related to Krishna and Godavari basin. So here you can see Krishna and Godavari basin, this area here. Okay, this is your basin area. Here you can see that there is this coal and gas fields. So we can say that Krishna and Godavari basin are also gas and you can say oil fields. So this was your second statement. Now moving ahead, we'll see Digboy oil field is in only oil field in Arunachal Pradesh. Now the problem is it is not in Arunachal Pradesh, it is in Assam. Okay, so this statement is wrong. Then when we are talking about Krishna and Godavari basin, it is on the eastern coast. We have seen that, so this is right. And then these are main gas and oil fields. We have seen that, that is also right. So statement 2 is correct. Naharkatia oil field is in Assam. I have told you on the map that both this Naharkatia and Digboy are in Assam. Other than that, Shivsagar, Damdama, all these fields are in Assam. So only statement 1 is false. Your answer would be A, only one. Okay. So we'll start with the first question of the episode. Question number 1 is, consider the following statement about Siachen Glacier. We have taken this question because few days back there was the first Agniveer got martyred here, or you can say he has sacrificed his life in the line of duty. Okay, he has been enrolled in this particular scheme under Agnipath scheme. Okay. So that is why this particular area Siachen Glacier was in news. Other than that, it is also important from your India-Pakistan point of view. We also know that the Ladakh area, etc., are always in news because of either China's influence, or you can say when we are talking about Jammu Kashmir in area, because of the militant activities. So this area is always in the news. You have to keep a track on that. So statement 1 is, it is a Piedmont Glacier. We'll see what is Piedmont Glacier. It is located in Karakoram range. Second statement is, it lies in the proximity of Sal Toro Ridge. Okay, it is a sub range of Karakorams. It originates in the base of Indra Coal West, a coal low point on the Indra Ridge. Okay, we'll look at that also, at the altitude of 6115 meters, or you can say 20,062 feet. How many of the following statements are correct? We have to look at the correct statements. Okay, so let's start with the map. We'll look at it. Here you can see this area here, you can say this is Karakoram range. Okay, so here you can say this is basically your Karakoram range, and when we are looking at this particular point, it is your Indra Coal. This red circle here is basically Indra Coal point. So from here starts the Siachen Glacier. You can see, look at this, this is your Siachen Glacier. Okay, now the statement was, it is in the proximity of Sal Toro Ridge. Here you can see this is your Sal Toro Ridge. Okay, so now this Sal Toro Ridge is part of this broader Karakoram range. So there were 3 statements. We have taken all those statements. Now we will see the question again. Before that, I'll tell you what is Piedmont Glacier. Okay, so there are different type of glaciers. We will discuss 3 of them. There is this Cirque, or you can say Kirk. These glaciers are basically on the mountainous area where they have very small expanse. Okay, when these Cirque glacier, or you can say get a little bit bigger, or you can say comes in the valley area, this is particular area which is basically bounded by both the side on mountains on the both the side. So that is your valley area. So this particular type of glacier you can say is valley glaciers. Okay. Then there is, when these valley glaciers come out of the valley and come to the flat area, this becomes the Piedmont Glacier. Okay. So when we are talking about Siachen Glacier, it is basically a Piedmont Glacier. Here you can see cirque glaciers are short and wide and confined to the cirques. This is cirque glacier. Then valley glacier is a glacier whose flow is confined to the valley walls. These are the valley walls. You can say these are mountain ridges. These are basically your valley walls, and this is your valley glacier. And then if a valley glacier spills out of the mountains, it is spilling out of the mountain and comes on the flat surface. That is basically your Piedmont Glacier. So basically when we are talking about Siachen Glacier, it is a Piedmont Glacier. Okay. So moving ahead, coming back to the question. It is a Piedmont Glacier located in Karakoram Range. This is correct statement. We have seen that. It lies in the proximity of Saltoro Ridge. We have talked about that. It is also in the Karakoram Range. Okay. It originates at the base of the Indira Coal Point. We have seen that. Okay. So statement 1, 2 and 3 are correct. How many of the following statements are correct? All of the above. Your answer would be D. Okay. Here there will be confusion between 3 and C and D, but there is some problem with the writing the options, so don't go into that. Just know that these 3 statements are correct. Then we'll go to the question number 2. Consider the following statement regarding the Indian rhinos. Okay, we'll talk about it. It categorized as endangered in IUCN list. So there are 3-4 type of rhinos. Okay, so you have to remember which one is endangered, which one is vulnerable, which is critically endangered. When we are talking about Indian rhinos, okay, or the great horned rhinos, these are basically vulnerable. Okay, so this statement becomes wrong. Manas National Park holds the maximum population of Indian rhinos. Okay, everyone must know that Kaziranga is the park which is famous for Indian rhinos. So Kaziranga has the maximum population and not Manas. Okay. Then poaching of Indian rhinos is primarily for their horn. This is a correct statement. It is a factual question. Then rhino's horn is sought for its purpose, medicine properties and traditional Chinese medicine. So this is obviously for horn is important, and because it has some medicinal values, that is why it is important. So statement 3 and 4 are correct. It is question asked for your correct statement, so option B would be your right answer. Okay. Other than that, we'll look at the other maps and the pictures. So here are the different type of rhinos. Okay, white rhino, greater one horn rhino. This is basically your Indian rhino. Okay, here you can see this is vulnerable. Okay, then there is black rhino, Javan rhino, Sumatran rhino. You can remember all these names and you can go through their IUCN status. These 3, the black, Javan and Sumatran, these are critically endangered. When we are talking about white rhino and great horned rhinos, great horns are vulnerable and white rhinos are nearly threatened. Okay, so you can remember this. Now you can look at the areas. When we are talking about the population of rhinos, Kaziranga has the maximum of it, that is around 2613. Okay, after that there are Orang, then Manas, all these areas having some population of these one horn rhinoceros. Okay, these are other protected areas: Dibru Shikova, Dihang Patkai, Nameri, Raimona. Okay, you can remember all these names. These are from Assam. Okay, so Manas, Kaziranga, Dehang Patnai, Orang, all these protected areas in Assam. Here I have discussed this question. Answer is 3 and 4, option B only. Okay, moving to the 3rd question. Consider the following pair. There is a place given and corresponding to there is a state given. Okay, we have discussed about this Musco Valley. Musco Valley we have discussed because in this area of Jammu Kashmir and Ladakh, earlier when there was this Kargil war, this particular area was a site of war. Okay, and now this has been opened for tourism and civilians. Okay, that is why it is in news. So the corresponding state is given Uttarakhand. We will see, but it is not in Uttarakhand, it is in Ladakh. Okay, then Panna Tiger Reserve, Chhattisgarh, Durgavati Tiger Reserve, Rajasthan, Bandhavgarh National Park, Karnataka. We will see where these 3 protected areas lies. Why we are discussing this particular question? Because recently there, you know that because of the cane Betwa, river link project, the Panna Tiger Reserve was kind of submerged in the area, because of which the population of tigers got affected. So that is why now MP government has basically declared that there should be another tiger reserve form, so that the tigers from the Panna reserve can be transferred to that particular area naturally, because it will act as a corridor between Panna and Bandhavgarh. Okay, so when I'm talking about this thing, that Panna and Bandhavgarh, and there will be a corridor, that corridor is basically your Durgavati Tiger Reserve. So these three tiger reserves are in one state, that is Madhya Pradesh. You know that this Ken Betwa river linking project is in Madhya Pradesh and UP. Okay, so let's see the map. So here you can say this is the Ken Betwa river linking project. So in this project, basically from water surplus Ken, water will be transferred to Betwa river, that is water deficient river. Okay, so here you can say that this is your one river, this is Ken river, and from this Ken river water will be transferred to this Betwa river. Okay, now this area here is basically Panna Tiger Reserve. So you can say that this is on the under the project also. So because of which the population of tiger is getting affected. So somewhere here in the Madhya Pradesh there is Bandhavgarh. Okay, so now what we are doing is that we are converting this Durgavati Wildlife Sanctuary into a tiger reserve, so that that can act as a you can say corridor between Panna and Bandhavgarh. Okay, so let's see. This we have discussed. See, here is Panna Tiger Reserve, then there is this Bandhavgarh, and this is Durgavati Wildlife Sanctuary, which is now converted to be converted into a tiger reserve. So this particular area will act as a corridor for tigers to move. Okay, this will be a natural corridor. Okay, so that is one thing about Ken Betwa river linking project and how it will affect the Panna Tiger Reserve, and because of which this Durgavati Wildlife Sanctuary has converted into a tiger reserve. Okay, so these three areas are in Madhya Pradesh, or you can say MP. Okay, so coming back to the question, Musco Valley is in Ladakh, and other than that these three areas are in Madhya Pradesh. Okay, so which of the following above pair are correctly matched? So you can say none of them. Answer would be D. Moving ahead, question number 4. Consider the following statement. One is, Run of Kutch is a unique landscape that alternates between wetland and a saline desert throughout the year. So statement is saying that this particular area, the Run of Kutch, it keeps converting from a wetland to a saline desert. Why is that? We will discuss. Because of, mostly you can say, because of the monsoon, or you can say rainfall. Okay, so in time when there is a rainfall, it will act as a wetland. When there is no rainfall, that will act as a desert. Okay. Second is, Gir forest, the last refuge to Asiatic lion, is located in Saurashtra region of Gujarat. We will see that. And then Saurashtra region is basically the you can say southwest region of Gujarat. Okay. Then Narmada river drains into Arabian Sea. This is very basic statement, you must know that. Okay, so let's see the map. Here you can see this is Gir National Park. So this southwest area is known as Saurashtra. So this statement is correct. Gir National Park is located in the Saurashtra area. So when we are talking about the Kutch area, you can say this is the area which is basically Kutch. Okay, Kutch and Bhuj area. Okay, so now here you can say there is this Kutch Desert Wildlife Sanctuary. So one thing is clear, that there is a desert. Okay, then you can also see that there is Narayan Sarovar Chinkara Wildlife Sanctuary. Narayan Sarovar. Sarovar means that there is availability of water. So that Sarovar area is basically wetland. Okay, so sometimes because of the rainfall, this area act as a wetland, and then because of in the summer region, when summer season, when there is no rainfall, because of that there is a process of evaporation. Excess evaporation lead to this area converting into a salt desert. Okay, so that is another statement. So here you can see, during monsoon season, the region fills up with water and forms a wetland. In the summer, the water dries to create a bed of white salty lands. Okay, so these are the statement which is correct. Now we'll look at the Narmada river. It starts from Amarkantak in MP, and then you can say it flows through Gujarat and drains into Arabian Sea. It forms a estuary here. Okay, you can look up to what is estuary. Fine. So this statement is also correct. Looking at the question again, Run of Kutch is a unique landscape that alternates between wetland and saline desert. We have seen that, that is correct. Gir forest area is last refuge of Asiatic lion, is located in the Saurashtra region of Gujarat. This is also correct. the Narmada river drain into Arabian Sea. This is also correct. So when we are talking about this question, all the statements are correct. So C would be answer. All the statements are correct. Okay, moving ahead, question number 5. Consider the following statement about the Annamalai Tiger Reserve. Okay, this is basically an area which is, you can say, in the Western Ghats. Okay, so let's see the statements. It is located in the Western Ghats. I gave you the hint. Western Ghats mountain range of India. Then second is Annamalai Tiger Reserve is exclusively in the state of Kerala. Now there is this confusion because as I told you that it is in the Western Ghat. So most of you will think that it is in the Kerala region, but we will see that it is not in Kerala. It is in Tamil Nadu. Okay, and since Western Ghat has an expense like that, it falls in Tamil Nadu and not in Kerala. Okay, it is home to various endangered species including Indian elephant and Nilgiri tahar. This statement is correct. This is factual. You have to remember that. Then the river Kaveri originates from the hills of this reserve. As I told you, this is in Tamil Nadu, and we know that river Kaveri originates in somewhere in southern Karnataka. Okay, so we can say that this is not correct. Okay, so let's see. Here you can say this is the expanse of your Western Ghats. So now you can see that this is the area where Western Ghats and Eastern Ghats meet. Okay, so you can say this is about your this particular areas is your Annamalai sanctuary, okay, or protected area, that is in Tamil Nadu. Okay, so we'll see closely here. See, this is somewhere Annamalai in Tamil Nadu. Okay, here you can see. So this is the border between Karnataka and Tamil Nadu. Okay, this is Kerala. So it is not in Kerala at all. Okay, and now this is your Annamalai Tiger Reserve. Basically it is in Tamil Nadu. Fine. Moving back to the question. Okay, about the Kaveri river, as I told you, it starts from somewhere in the southern Karnataka, that is Brahmagiri hills in the Western Ghat only. Okay, so here you can see it is located in the Western Ghat. This is correct. Annamalai Tiger Reserve exclusively in the state of Kerala. No, it is wrong. It is exclusively in the state of Tamil Nadu. It is home to various endangered species. I told you this is correct statement. And the river Kaveri originates from the hills of this reserve. This is incorrect. It starts from in southern Karnataka, Brahmagiri hills of Western Ghats. Okay, so you have to choose the correct statements. So your answer would be 1 and 3. A, option A, 1 and 3. Okay, moving ahead, question number 6. Which of the following river does not originate from Himalayan range? Okay, this is very basic question, static. You must remember, know that Ganga, Yamuna, Brahmaputra, Indus, all these are the Himalayan rivers. Only Tapti is not. Okay, there is nothing much to discuss about it. We'll look at the map. This is your Himalayan map. This is Ganga. This is Yamuna. And when we talk about Indus, this is somewhere upper side in Jammu Kashmir, Ladakh area. There is this Indus river, and then there is Brahmaputra. Okay, other than that, you know, these are the basic rivers of India. And then when we are talking about Tapti or Tapi, this is in the, you can say, somewhere in Madhya Pradesh and Gujarat area. Okay, so Narmada, Tapi, Mahi, Son, Jakham, Banas, all these are your rivers which does not originate from Himalayas. Okay, so this answer is D, Tapti. Moving ahead, question number 7. Which state in the India is primary beneficiary of Kaleshwaram lift irrigation project? Okay, options are Andhra Pradesh, Karnataka, Telangana, Maharashtra. We'll see. So here, this is your Kaleshwaram project somewhere here. The beneficiary is Telangana. Okay, so in this project we will see there is this is on the Godavari river. There are two particular dams. There is this Anaram barrage. It is also called as Saraswati. Okay, and then there is this Medigada barrage. It is also called as Lakshmi barrage. Okay, so it is in news because this particular barrage has some kind of issues related to their you can say gates, etc., because of which it is said that it has been compromised, okay, or sabotaged. We'll have to see if it is true or not, but the thing is, that is why it is in the news. So we have covered it. It is on the this particular project, Kaleshwaram project. It is on the Godavari river. You have to remember that. So basically what they are doing is they will create a gravity canal, okay, so to transfer the water. So beneficiary state here is Telangana. Your answer is C, Telangana. Question number 8. Which of the following statement about Meghalaya's geography is correct? See, these northeastern areas of India are always in news because of one reason or another. Okay, we have seen question about Manipur because of the violence, etc. Now there are some questions about Meghalaya as well. So statements are, we have to choose the correct statement. One thing, A is Meghalaya is primarily a plateau region with the Brahmaputra Valley in its north. We will see in the map. But for your information, this is a plateau region because it is extension of your Deccan Plateau. Okay, so this is you can say expansion of Deccan Plateau. It is a plateau region. Okay, these Rajmahal Hills and Chota Nagpur Plateau, all these areas are part of one thing. Okay, now Cherrapunji and Mansivram, located in Meghalaya, received moderate rainfall throughout the year. From our NCERT we know that these are the area for the excess rainfall. Okay, so this is not moderate rainfall, so this statement is not correct, we know that. Okay, Meghalaya shares borders with Assam and Mizoram, we'll look at it. And then Garo, Khasi, Jaintia are the main rivers of the valley of Meghalaya. Now as I told you that this is the first thing is, this is plateau region, and now all these things are Garo, Khasi, Jaintia, all these things are hills of this region and not the rivers. Okay, so this statement is also wrong. Now we have to see only third statement, that is C. Now we will see. So here you can see from here onwards, when there is this Rajmahal Hills, Chota Nagpur Plateau, here this is the Garo, Khasi and Jaintia Hills. Okay, there are other hills like Mikir Hills, Naga Hills, that is not our concern, but the thing is these are the part of the plateau. Okay, so two statements are correct, that is one, it is part of the plateau, second, these are hills and not rivers. Okay, now here you can see the border. When we are talking about the state bordering Meghalaya, Assam is the state which is bordering Meghalaya. From this side also, and when we are talking about this particular area, Assam is the only state which borders Meghalaya. Okay, when we are talking about international boundary, that is with Bangladesh. And these particular areas, Cherrapunji, Mansivram, these are the area of excess rainfall. Okay, somewhere around 11,873 mm of rainfall happens here, that is kind of huge. Okay, so now this we have covered. So you can say this is a part of plateau, this is correct statement. Cherrapunji and Mansivram are located in Meghalaya, this is correct, but having excess rainfall and not moderate rainfall, so this is incorrect. Meghalaya shares boundary with Assam only and not Mizoram, so we can say statement 3 is also incorrect, and Garo, Khasi, Jaintia are not the rivers but the hills, that is why statement 4 is also incorrect. So answer would be A. Okay, we have been asked for a correct statement. Okay, moving ahead, we'll see a practice question and wrap up the session. Which of the following statement about Chhattisgarh's geography is correct? Okay, your options are A, the Mekal Hills form the southern boundary of Chhattisgarh. B, the state predominantly lies in the Deccan Plateau region. C, the Mahanadi is primary river that originates in the Chhattisgarh and flows through the state. Then D, Chhattisgarh shares its longest border with the state of Maharashtra. Okay, so you can give it a thought and answer in the comment box. With that, we'll wrap up the session here. We'll see you in the next episode. Till then, have a good day. Thank you.